In addition to excellent camouflage, stonefish claim the title of most venomous fish in the world.
Some animals look harmless, but one wrong move could cost you your life. From massive predators to tiny killers, these creatures wield strength, venom, and instincts that make them brutally efficient. Each has a secret weapon, a hidden danger you might never see coming. We are going to tell you about 15 deadliest and most brutal animals you should never, ever touch. But beware, what lurks at number 3 is so shocking, it might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about nature. Number 15. Sydney funnel web spider. In the dark corners of Australian homes, gardens, and forests lives one of the most feared spiders on Earth, the Sydney funnel web spider. Though small in size, this creature carries venom so powerful that it can shut down the human nervous system in minutes.
At a family home in suburban Sydney,
Did not expect to find a funnel web spider inside my friend's house, the world's deadliest spider.
Its glossy black fangs are strong enough to pierce through fingernails, and once it bites, the venom spreads rapidly, causing unbearable pain, muscle spasms, breathing difficulties, and in some cases, death if left untreated. Before 1981, when scientists finally developed an effective anti-venom, the Sydney funnel web was responsible for several horrifying deaths. Its reputation grew not just from its venom, but from its attitude. Unlike most spiders that try to escape danger, the funnel web does the opposite. It attacks. When threatened, it rears up on its hind legs, exposing its dripping fangs in a display that terrifies even the bravest. What makes it even more dangerous is how easily it can sneak into human spaces. It hides in shoes, piles of clothes, or garden tools, waiting in the shadows. Children, gardeners, and unsuspecting homeowners were often victims of sudden bites. Thanks to modern medicine and awareness campaigns, deaths are now almost non-existent. But fear of this spider still lingers deeply in Australian culture. Even experienced locals treat it with respect, knowing that its small, shiny body hides deadly strength. The spider usually hunts at night, moving quickly and silently across the ground, ready to strike at anything that disturbs its burrow. But spiders aren't the only tiny nightmares. Here is another one. Number 14. Geographic cone snail. Beneath the shimmering waves of tropical oceans lies a creature both beautiful and deadly, the geographic cone snail. At first glance, it appears harmless, just another patterned shell resting quietly on the seabed. But inside this slow-moving mollusk hides one of nature's most efficient killers. Concealed within its elegant shell is a harpoon-like tooth filled with venom powerful enough to kill a human within hours.
This harpoon is cocked and loaded. Target is within range.
The snail's strike is astonishingly fast, quicker than the blink of an eye, faster than a bullet, and once it hits, there is no escape.
The cone snail fires its harpoon. The poisons quickly paralyze the fish.
The venom immediately attacks the nervous system, shutting down muscles, numbing the body, and eventually stopping breathing altogether. What makes this creature even more terrifying is that there is no known antivenom. A single sting can turn a peaceful dive into a desperate fight for life. Despite its lethargic movement, the cone snail is patient and strategic, perfectly camouflaged among sand and coral. Swimmers or divers who unknowingly pick one up or step on it may feel only a small prick at first, but within minutes, paralysis can begin to spread. Fatalities are rare, yet each case is a chilling reminder of how deceptive beauty can be. Scientists have discovered that the snail's venom contains hundreds of unique chemical compounds. Ironically, some of these deadly toxins could one day be used to create powerful medicines, including painkillers far stronger than morphine. The geographic cone snail is proof that nature's most dangerous weapons often come in the most stunning forms. Its shimmering shell hides silent precision and lethal power. Even the most seasoned divers respect it, knowing that in the ocean's calm depths, the most innocent-looking creature can be the deadliest of all. From the ocean floor to rocky shallows, Another master of camouflage waits quietly for your next step. Number 13. Stonefish. On tropical reefs, a creature sits perfectly still, looking like just another rock. This is on the colorful reefs of tropical oceans lies a creature that seems lifeless, almost invisible. The stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Resting motionless on the ocean floor, it looks exactly like a rock covered in sand and coral. But beneath that disguise hides a deadly predator armed with venom powerful enough to kill a human within hours. Its dorsal spines stay hidden until disturbed. When stepped on or threatened, the stonefish reacts instantly, driving its spines upward and injecting venom that causes unbearable, burning pain. Victims often describe the sting as feeling like fire spreading through their body, followed by swelling, paralysis, and in severe cases, heart failure. Even with treatment, the pain can last for days, and without anti-venom, death is a real possibility. Because its camouflage is nearly perfect, many people step on it unknowingly. Fishermen, swimmers, and divers in Australia and Southeast Asia know this danger well. Medical attention must be immediate, as the antivenom only works if administered quickly. Beyond its venom, the stonefish's true power lies in patience and deception. It doesn't chase its prey. Instead, it waits silently, buried in sand or coral, ready to strike in an instant. Its slow movements and perfect stillness make it nearly impossible to detect until it's too late. Sometimes it hides quietly in plain sight. Even the most experienced divers and locals treat this creature with deep respect, knowing that one careless step could turn a peaceful moment into a deadly encounter. But while some creatures stay hidden, others roam deserts, carrying enough venom to end life instantly. Number 12. Inland taipan. In the vast, sun-scorched deserts of Australia lives a creature both elusive and terrifying. The inland taipan, known as the deadliest snake in the world. Its venom is unmatched in potency.
But the main constituent part is what's called a neurotoxin.
A single bite holds enough toxin to kill more than 100 adult humans. Yet, despite its fearsome reputation, this serpent is rarely seen. Shy by nature, it avoids human contact and prefers solitude, hidden among cracks, dry grass, and rocky outcrops of the desert plains. But when cornered or threatened, the inland taipan strikes with remarkable precision and speed. Its venom attacks both the nervous system and the blood, causing paralysis, internal bleeding, and organ failure within hours. Before the discovery of an effective antivenom, a bite almost certainly meant death. Even today, immediate medical help is critical to survival. Its scales, blending perfectly with the desert's dusty hues, make it nearly invisible against the terrain. Farmers and locals tread carefully in its habitat, knowing that curiosity or carelessness can turn fatal. The taipan's calm behavior hides a silent, calculated power. It doesn't waste energy on unnecessary aggression. Instead, it strikes only when it must, ensuring efficiency in every move. Even experienced herpetologists handle it with extreme caution, aware that one wrong move could mean tragedy. In the harsh stillness of the Australian desert, the inland taipan rules without challenge, as a creature of intelligence, restraint, and deadly precision, reminding us that in nature, the most dangerous predators are often the ones we never see coming. Yet not every killer hides. Some, like the crocodile, strike with sheer force and patience. Number 11. Saltwater crocodile. The largest living reptile on Earth prowls the rivers, estuaries, and coastlines of Southeast Asia and northern Australia. The saltwater crocodile, built like a tank and armed with unmatched power, this predator is nature's ultimate ambusher. Fully grown males can exceed 20 feet in length and weigh over a ton. Their jaws can crush bone with a single snap, delivering one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. Unlike most predators that rely on speed or pursuit, the The saltwater crocodile uses patience as its greatest weapon. It can lie completely still for hours, its eyes just above the waterline, waiting for prey to wander close. When the moment comes, it explodes into action with terrifying precision. In a single strike, it can drag down animals many times its size, including humans. These crocodiles are responsible for hundreds of unreported fatalities each year, especially in remote regions. Locals, fishermen, and hunters who live near their habitats know the risks well. Yet even the most experienced are sometimes caught off guard. Moving silently through murky waters, they strike without warning, disappearing just as swiftly. The saltwater crocodile has earned its fearsome reputation not only through its size and strength.
A saltwater crocodile can clock speeds of 10 kilometers per hour in water and 11 kilometers per hour on land.
But through its intelligence and adaptability, it remembers patterns, studies behavior, and can stalk the same watering spot for days until opportunity strikes. Encounters are rare but unforgettable. A single mistake near its territory can be fatal. To many, this ancient creature represents the raw, unfiltered power of nature. It doesn't need speed or noise to dominate. Its patience and precision are enough. From reptiles to sea creatures, some killers use beauty as their camouflage. Number 10. Blue-ringed octopus. In the shallow waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, a small, unassuming creature hides among rocks and coral. The blue-ringed octopus is no bigger than a golf ball, but it carries venom that can kill 26 humans in minutes.
And the blue-ringed octopus is an incredibly deadly creature.
Its tiny body glows with bright blue rings when threatened, warning predators and humans alike of the lethal power it holds. Most people never see it, because it blends perfectly with its surroundings. But if provoked or handled, it delivers tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin that attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and sometimes death. There is no antivenom, and without immediate medical care, survival is uncertain. Divers and snorkelers are taught to watch carefully where they place their hands and feet, as accidental contact is often the cause of bites. Despite its deadly potency, the blue-ringed octopus is shy and does not hunt humans. It survives by camouflage and intelligence, striking only when it feels cornered. The venom paralyzes silently, leaving victims unable to breathe while fully conscious. Its small size hides the absolute danger it contains, proving that in nature, power is not always proportional to appearance. Even scientists approach this creature with caution, studying its toxins for medical applications while respecting its lethal potential. The blue-ringed octopus is a master of both beauty and death, reminding humans that in the ocean, subtlety can be the deadliest weapon of all. One moment of curiosity or carelessness can transform a peaceful swim into a life-threatening encounter. But even that pale blue glow can't compare to the transparent terror that rules the seas. Number 9. Box jellyfish. Drifting silently through the warm tropical waters of Australia and Southeast Asia is a creature so transparent that it is almost invisible to the human eye. The box jellyfish is widely regarded as the most venomous marine animal on Earth.
But unlike the box jellyfish, the venom of the irukandji lingers in the victim's tissues.
Its delicate, ghost-like body conceals long, graceful tentacles that deliver a venom capable of stopping a human heart within minutes. Swimmers who brush against one often feel an instant, searing pain, as if their skin is on fire. In severe cases, paralysis, respiratory failure, and death can follow before help even arrives. The venom of the box jellyfish attacks both the nervous system and the skin, spreading rapidly through the body. Survival depends on swift first aid and immediate medical attention. Despite its fragile, almost beautiful appearance, this jellyfish is an efficient and intelligent hunter. It traps small fish and crustaceans in its thin, nearly invisible tentacles, which contain thousands of microscopic stinging cells. that inject venom in a fraction of a second. Humans are not its prey, but accidental encounters often prove fatal. Its transparent body and graceful movements make it nearly impossible to spot in shallow waters. Even experienced swimmers and divers remain on high alert in regions where it thrives. Yet tragic incidents still occur each year. Scientists continue to study the venom in hopes of developing medical treatments and painkillers from its complex chemical makeup. However, the fear it inspires remains unmatched. The box jellyfish stands as a haunting reminder that the deadliest threats in nature are not always loud or visible. Beneath the calm, clear surface of the sea, it glides unseen, carrying silent danger in its delicate form. One accidental step too close can turn a peaceful swim into a deadly encounter. From the sea to the rainforest, another creature wanders restlessly with lethal precision. Number 8. Brazilian wandering spider. In the dense rainforests of South America lives a spider that inspires fear among locals and travelers alike. The Brazilian wandering spider is one of the most venomous spiders in the world.
This is officially the deadliest spider in the world in terms of its venom.
Known for its aggressive hunting behavior and potent bite. Unlike many spiders that build webs to catch prey, this spider hunts actively at night, roaming the forest floor with purpose and precision. Its venom can cause extreme pain, paralysis, and in rare instances, death. Encounters with humans often occur when the spider hides in shoes, clothing, or dark corners, making it a threat even inside homes. A bite can result in sweating, muscle weakness, difficulty breathing, and intense discomfort. Despite the danger, fatalities are uncommon due to the availability of modern antivenoms and medical care. The spider's speed, intelligence, and aggression make it a predator worthy of respect. It does not wait for prey to wander into its trap, but moves deliberately, striking when threatened, or hunting. Locals are well aware of its presence and advise extreme caution in areas where it roams, understanding that even a brief encounter could be life-threatening. Its existence is a reminder that danger often hides in unseen corners, and nature equips its hunters with both cunning and deadly power. The Brazilian wandering spider proves that not all killers depend on size or brute strength. Sometimes intelligence, speed, and a lethal bite are enough to dominate any prey. One careless step in its territory can transform a quiet night in the rainforest into a tense struggle for survival, showing just how formidable and relentless this tiny predator can be. While the spider hunts at night, one beast hunts humans in daylight with a vengeance. Number 7. African buffalo. Across the sprawling savannas of Africa, the African buffalo, often called Black Death, moves with unmatched power and unpredictability. Unlike predators that hunt for food, this massive herbivore can kill through pure aggression and relentless defense of its territory. Standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing over a ton, it possesses the strength to gore and trample anything in its path. Hunters have long feared the African buffalo because it is intelligent, highly alert, and capable of remembering humans who have threatened it in the past. Its charges are sudden, brutal, and often leave little chance of escape. Attacks happen without warning.
Oh gosh, oh no. Look how fast he's going. Oh no!
And the buffalo can reach remarkable speeds across open terrain, closing distances faster than most humans can react. Its wide, curved horns are not only defensive tools, but also deadly weapons, capable of piercing flesh and breaking bones instantly. Despite its fearsome reputation, the buffalo is social, moving in herds for protection and cooperation, which makes it an even more dangerous adversary. Even the most skilled trackers approach it with extreme caution and respect. Encounters with the African buffalo frequently end in horror for anyone who underestimates its power. Its threat demonstrates that lethality does not always rely on venom, claws, or stealth. Intelligence, memory, aggression, and sheer physical force combine to make this herbivore a silent but formidable killer. The African buffalo serves as a stark reminder that the deadliest creatures are not always the obvious predators. A single moment of arrogance or misjudgment in its territory can turn the open savanna into a battlefield where survival depends entirely on caution. But even its fury pales beside a creature from the Arctic that views humans as dinner. Number 6. Polar bear. In the frozen expanse of the Arctic, the polar bear reigns as the ultimate predator. It is the only bear species known to actively hunt humans, relying on patience, intelligence, and immense strength. A fully grown male can weigh over 1,500 pounds and strike with enough force to crush a human skull instantly. Its thick white fur blends perfectly with the ice and snow, allowing it to move silently across vast distances, stalking prey without detection. Polar bears are also exceptional swimmers.
Still kept on land by her dependent cubs, the male can take to the sea in search of food.
Capable of covering miles of freezing water in search of seals, birds, or unfortunate humans. Their ability to navigate both ice and open water makes them versatile hunters, perfectly adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. Despite their massive size, polar bears move with surprising stealth and grace. They can burst into sudden, astonishing speed when attacking, and their hunting methods are precise, calculated, and efficient, reflecting intelligence rarely seen in large predators. Explorers, researchers, and even experienced Arctic guides carry deterrents, yet encounters remain extremely dangerous because a polar bear's patience, strategy, and raw power make it unpredictable. Even from a distance, the presence of a polar bear commands respect and fear, serving as a constant reminder that survival in such extreme environments depends on a careful balance of strength, cunning, and alertness. The polar bear shows that lethality does not always require venom, claws, or sheer aggression alone. Intelligence, patience, and brute power can be equally deadly. Every encounter tests caution, awareness, and respect. In the Arctic, humans are often seen as potential prey, and a silent, calculated approach from the bear can turn what seems like a routine expedition into a fight for survival. These apex predators embody the harsh reality of nature, proving that in the wild, dominance comes from strategy, strength, and the relentless will to survive. From the frozen poles to African rivers, another deceptively cute beast reigns supreme. Number 5. Hippopotamus. Along the rivers and lakes of Africa, the hippopotamus moves with an almost deceptive calm, concealing a terrifying capacity for violence. Though it is a herbivore, the hippo is among the deadliest animals on the continent, causing more human deaths each year than lions. Highly territorial and aggressive, hippos attack without warning when humans or other animals come too close. Their massive jaws can crush bones, overturn vehicles, or destroy boats, and a single bite is often fatal. While they may appear slow or cumbersome on land, hippos can run faster than humans over short distances, and their speed underwater is even more intimidating. Hippos are social creatures, often moving in large groups, which makes encounters even more dangerous. Fishermen and villagers share chilling tales of hippos, overturning boats or attacking those who unwittingly enter their territory. Despite their enormous size, hippos are intelligent and react swiftly, relying on instinct and aggression to defend themselves and their young. Their unpredictability earns them a reputation as one of Africa's most feared animals, and even experienced locals give them a wide berth. The hippopotamus demonstrates that lethality does not always rely on venom, speed, or stealth. Sometimes sheer power combined with territorial aggression is enough to dominate and kill. One misstep into a hippo's domain can turn a serene river or placid lake into a deadly trap in an instant. Their story reminds humans that appearances can be deceiving, Gentle expressions and slow movements can mask sudden and lethal action. Hippos are living proof that nature often reserves its deadliest encounters for those who underestimate its strength, showing that survival in the wild depends on respect, awareness, and caution. Some creatures, however, don't rely on size. Their poison alone is enough to stop your heart. Number 4. Golden poison dart frog. Deep within the rainforests of Colombia lives a tiny creature that carries a weapon more deadly than most predators. The golden poison dart frog measures only about 2 inches, yet every inch of its body is a warning. Its skin produces batrachotoxin, a chemical so potent that a single frog holds enough to kill 10 humans. Indigenous tribes have long known its power, carefully using its secretions to coat blow darts for hunting. Despite its bright, cheerful yellow color, the frog is far from harmless. Accidental contact or ingestion of its toxin can cause paralysis, heart failure, or even death, and no antivenom exists to reverse its effects. The frog is shy, avoiding humans while moving quietly among leaves and branches as it hunts insects. Scientists study the chemical compounds in its skin for potential medical uses, yet even in controlled environments, the frog demands respect. Its lethality shows that the smallest creatures can wield incredible power. The golden poison dart. Frog's beauty is a deceptive signal, a warning that in nature, bright colors often mean danger. Despite its diminutive size, it ranks among the deadliest animals on Earth, a tiny assassin in the rainforest. Human curiosity and carelessness are often the only threats that bring it into conflict with people.
Bloody hell, I'm so nervous. Okay. Hello, mister. Oh my God, I've got it.
One careless touch or bite can have irreversible consequences. This frog demonstrates that survival in the wild does not depend solely on size, speed, or aggression. Sometimes chemical warfare perfected over millennia is enough to dominate the ecosystem. In the oceans of Japan, another deadly delicacy tempts fate with every bite. Number 3. Pufferfish. Off the coasts of Japan swims a fish that appears harmless, yet it harbors a poison feared around the world. The pufferfish, commonly known as fugu, contains tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin over 1,000 times more lethal than cyanide. Despite its extreme danger, it is considered a culinary delicacy, and chefs spend years training to prepare it safely. One wrong cut during preparation, however, can turn what should be a meal.
Here, they do not cater for guests who might be eager to try out tiny doses of this poison.
Into a deadly experience. When threatened, the fish inflates its body, appearing larger and more intimidating to potential predators, but its true power lies in its chemical defense. Tetrodotoxin attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis, respiratory failure, and in some cases, death. The toxin is concentrated in the liver, ovaries, and skin, and even minimal contact can be fatal. Fatalities continue to occur each year, even under strict safety regulations. The pufferfish's gentle eyes, unique shape, and delicate appearance conceal its lethal potential. It is a master of disguise, proving that beauty does not always indicate safety. Swimmers, fishermen, and diners have learned to approach it with extreme caution, understanding that curiosity or carelessness can be deadly. Its story serves as a chilling reminder that in nature, lethality often comes in forms too subtle to command immediate fear. Despite its slow movements and seemingly defenseless body, the pufferfish survives by combining intelligence with chemical warfare, avoiding predators that cannot withstand its toxin. Humans may approach it with fascination, yet one misjudged bite, careless handling, or poorly prepared meal can have irreversible consequences. The pufferfish demonstrates that survival in the wild is not always about brute strength. Chemical defense, awareness, and strategy are equally effective tools. This delicate yet deadly creature reminds us that even the most beautiful beings can hide fatal secrets beneath their surface, commanding both respect and caution. But among snakes, one rules with intelligence, size, and unmatched venom power. Number 2. King Cobra. In the dense forests and jungles of South and Southeast Asia, the king cobra reigns as one of the most formidable predators on the planet. It is the longest venomous snake in the world, capable of growing up to 18 feet in length, and its venom is powerful enough to kill humans, and in rare instances, even large animals such as elephants. Unlike many snakes that rely purely on stealth and ambush, the king cobra is highly intelligent and strategic. It actively monitors its territory, senses intruders from a distance, and fiercely protects its nest with calculated precision. Its venom is a complex cocktail that attacks the heart, nervous system, and blood, often leading to death within hours, if not treated promptly. Locals and villagers have long respected the king cobra, understanding the danger it represents. They avoid its habitats whenever possible, knowing that one wrong step could be fatal. When threatened, the snake raises its hood as a warning and can strike multiple times in rapid succession, delivering venom with deadly efficiency. Despite its lethal capabilities, the king cobra is cautious, choosing its battles wisely and avoiding unnecessary conflict. It is a predator that combines patience, intelligence, and raw power in a way few other animals can. Scientists study its venom closely.
A cobra is milked about once a month. Sometimes the venom glands are massaged to encourage a good yield.
Not only to understand its deadly properties, but also to explore potential medicinal applications. Yet, in nature, the venom's primary purpose is survival and dominance. One bite can leave a victim fully conscious, yet paralyzed, unable to move or breathe, making the king cobra one of the most feared snakes in the world. Its intelligence, size, and chemical arsenal give it supremacy over both humans and other predators. Unlike smaller and more secretive snakes, the king cobra does not hide its presence when provoked. Its behavior is a vivid reminder that lethality in the wild is not just about strength or speed. Nature equips its deadliest hunters with precision, strategy, and chemical power. One careless encounter in its territory can turn curiosity into a life-or-death struggle, proving that the king cobra is an apex predator in every sense, commanding respect, caution, and awe from all who cross its path. Yet the deadliest creature of all is small, silent, and lives in your backyard. Number 1. Mosquito. The tiniest creature on this list may also be the deadliest. The mosquito, often dismissed as a mere nuisance, wields a secret power that kills more humans than any other animal on Earth. Unlike predators with fangs, claws, or venom, the mosquito's weapon is silent, invisible, and insidious. Each year, mosquitoes transmit deadly diseases such as malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, and West Nile virus, causing over 700,000 deaths worldwide. Their bite is almost imperceptible, yet its consequences can be catastrophic. Mosquitoes thrive in stagnant water, urban areas, and even the smallest puddles, making them nearly impossible to avoid. They infiltrate homes, schools, and hospitals unnoticed, carrying deadly pathogens with every bite. The real danger lies not in a single mosquito, but in their overwhelming numbers and relentless persistence. In many regions, entire communities are at risk, and outbreaks can devastate populations before public health measures take effect. Scientists and governments work tirelessly.
We have the mass-produced mosquitoes getting ready to give us the eggs to go out directly into the field.
To control mosquito populations through insecticides, bed nets, vaccines, and genetic research. Yet, these tiny insects remain a formidable force. Unlike the dramatic attacks of crocodiles, snakes, or spiders, the mosquito's lethality is subtle and almost invisible. It does not roar, strike, or bite with immediate force, but its impact is no less devastating. The mosquito teaches a critical lesson about nature's hidden threats. The most dangerous enemies may not be the ones we fear most, but the ones we underestimate. Its silent reign over humans shows that survival depends on vigilance, preparation, and respect for even the smallest forces of nature. A single unnoticed bite can change a life or end it completely. The mosquito proves that death does not always roar. Sometimes it simply buzzes by, invisible, silent, and deadly, leaving devastation in its wake. Which of these brutal animals shocked you the most, and which would you never dare approach in the wild? Share your thoughts and fears in the comments below.